Alright, welcome back everybody. Oh, let's get to it. What was I doing last night? It was a long day today. Let's close the door. Get some privacy. Now, I believe this is the area where Gale is capable of getting
excellent choice.
a free Warcaster, or yeah, basically a free Warcaster from Mistra, or Warcaster buff rather.
Let's get going.
So, and if that is the case, I will have to respec
Never
him.
wanted the easy path.
I didn't think of that, and I only came across that out of one of my other playthroughs. So this will be the second time that I've done it, or been in the room where you do it. The last time I did it, I actually went with the shadow magic. This could be interesting for Astarion, since you don't have anything. Okay. No. Wait, who's got that giant ladle?
I'm ready.
One with the weave.
Oh, you don't need this
No time
anymore.
to waste.
Drop that. It was Gale.
Lovely day,
Gale,
this.
you had it, didn't you?
For now.
Howson has it.
Looking
That's
ahead.
right. I was thinking about that giant ladle while I was at work today. Wondering if I could somehow make use of it.
Should mind my step. What's that?
Now see this, I can't remember what sets off the traps. Which one sets off the traps? So let's
Open up.
move something. What can we move? You. God damn it, man. Stop that. Okay. Let's see. His personal notes. What do you got for me? Install a drain beneath library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let that blood seep through the flagstones, and it will rust the spikes besides. A line slashes through the above, the same hand and fresh ink below. Disregard. The smell gives me sweet dreams. Well, whatever works for you, brother. So hopefully that vase will prevent the place filling up with poison should I hit the wrong bookshelf there. Personal notes 3. Any works by Mordecai must catch up on current events. No Volo, better than a century of ignorance. Hen Vellum holds ink like no other. Could harvest from an acolyte. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for the library. Current volume badly scorched. Okay. There is something that we need to put in here. what? It might be a good idea to actually use Bestow Curse on Malik. Oh, shit. That was a misclick.
Can't give up.
Get him, Shadowheart.
Victory is assured.
20.
Well,
Superb
so
hit.
much for peace. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
I still have dislocated shoulder.
Breathe deep.
All right.
And move.
Well, we have 2 more. Okay, there's that. And then this bottom one.
I'm so tired. How do people do this?
That's
all
the
day?
one that's going to release the gas, the one at the bottom. So we unlocked that. What was it we needed to put in there? Was it a heart? Yes, it is. All right.
Keep a blade close.
We want Gale for this.
Simple.
No time to rest.
Once per turn, any condition inflicted on a target also applies 2 turns of encrusted. I have redirected some materials from beneath the tower. I plan to simply raise what forces I need inside the mausoleum itself, but the general prefers that no more of his family crypts be disturbed. Even so, I may have no choice. The temple will not surrender the Night Song easily, and the general's invulnerability depends on it. I am sure he'll forgive a little transgression if it frees the army to move on to Baldur's Gate at last.
This Night Song sounds like the source of Kethric's immortality.
That name. Not the first thing you'd think to call an artifact of the Absolute.
His powers could prove useful, especially if turned against Ketheric himself.
Could be.
Assuming we can find it, anything that powerful will be protected.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Nethery's magic. So where did that magic come from?
Let's take a look.
A ritual circle. Judging by the shadow sigils inscribed, it was used in the creation of Balthazar's moon lanterns. Though its power is weakened, you could still use the shattered pixies Balthazar discarded to craft one final lantern. Not to repel the shadows, but to wield them. Mystra forbids the use of such magic. She would insist the sigils be destroyed, the circle's evil dissipated. But she is not here, and you are.
No, man. Erase the shadow sigils.
It doesn't take much. The sigils fade, the circle's tainted magic dissolving harmlessly into the ether. For the briefest moment, you feel the touch of a reassuring hand on your shoulder. Mystra has noted your service.
All right. What now?
Did you feel that?
No.
If I wasn't surrounded on all sides by the darkness of the shadow-cursed lands, I'd think it was Mystra herself brushing against my skin.
I felt it too. It was like my skin became charged with something more alive somehow.
That's Mystra's power for you. Where there's even a trace of magic, she will be there to bring it to life. There's clearly some magic in you if you were able to sense her presence. But I think I felt something stronger. She's left some tiny part of herself to watch over me, I think. A boon to help us reach the heart of the Absolute in one piece.
Well, unless the boon of her saved you from detonating the orb, it hardly seems worth it.
True enough. And somehow I doubt that's an order Mystra will be willing to rescind, no matter how many times I impress her. Stakes are simply too high. Strange, though, that she would reward me for such a service now. She's hardly been forthcoming on that front since my banishment. Perhaps I'm overthinking things. A blessing's a blessing, and this one should come in most useful.
Okay.
Charmed, I'm sure.
So, Mystra's benevolence. Gale has advantage in concentration checks, so we need to respec. To what, though? To what? Just up to 20. Up to 20, right? Yeah. I think so.
Forthwith.
So let's go to camp and do that.
I shall be here in my camp. For as
Okay. Clear this. Yeah. Seems good. Constitution saving throws would be great. Yeah, I think I like this. Confirm. Spells, Witch Bolt out, Fog out, Long Strider in, Sleep out, Shield. I mean, we could replace all this later. So, confirm. We do not want Evocation, we want Divination. And our spells. I guess Chromatic Orb and Witch Bolt. Again, this doesn't really matter. Cantrips. Let's take Blade Ward. There we go. Now we gotta redo all these spells. Alright, let's just start from the beginning. So we need Mage Armor, Shield, Magic Missile, Longstrider, um, Hold Person is going to be more for Astarion, so we won't need that. I guess a Scorching Ray as well, why not? Fireball, of course, that, slow, Counterspell. Don't really need haste, Vampiric Touch, nah. We have 3 slots. Odaluk Sphere. Dimension Door. Probably one more level 3. Creatures that can see the pattern. They cannot attack you. They cannot move or act. No. Because I mostly want to do control stuff with him, and we have plenty of damaging abilities through magic missiles, so let's go with something. Fucking concentrate. Everything's concentration, goddamn. We'll do that. We'll go with that route. And my Portent Dice are what? And you removed all my fucking buffs too. This is obnoxious. Okay. So he's got his free concentrate or warcaster, which is excellent.
No, never mind.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
No one back home will ever believe this. Let's move. Slow down. Here goes nothing.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
When I try to close the door, how about you calm down? Alright. So we got our moon lantern. We don't need to go over there. We were going to go to the last light in. Is there anything else in here that we wanted to do? No. No. Alright.
Chihiro wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Just about.
Just about.
Let's go down here first and talk to what's her name? And her husband.
My God! That is...
Oh, you're all right.
You're all right. My God, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
Let's just smile. They look happy.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
It's good to see you two back together.
Credit where it's due. Bex, this is the one who helped me and the others escape.
This isn't the first time you've helped us. Saved our lives, really. Why?
What? I don't know, for experience, I guess.
Here we're fighting for our lives and you're working on your memoir. Well, I'll take it. After all you've done.
We'll never forget it. Never, ever. Here. Take these for the road. It's the least I can do. So...
We got some handmade cookies.
Anyway, I go where you go.
Dude, I want, actually, I want cookies. That sounds great. God damn. Heavy crossbow, just, yeah, send it to camp, whatever.
around the others. They all seem to be coping so much better than I was.
Oh, now we gotta go put up with Wolbrin. You got anything to say?
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good.
I saw Ketherick. He regenerated right before my eyes.
Gruesome, isn't it? I'm glad you survived the encounter at least. Did you learn anything more?
He's calling himself Chosen of the Absolute now.
Chosen? Oh, that's 3 masters Ketherick has served. Our paladin isn't very picky. He's aligned himself with mind flayers. But I cannot see what he gains. Perhaps we can force it out of him once we have him up against a wall. Was there anything else?
No.
I want to have a word.
Ah, There you are. Everyone seems to be quite a flutter. Do you know why?
Yeah, your little dickhead friend is back.
You did? But that means... Wulbrin! Wulbrin! Oh, where is he? Ah!
Fine. We'll rest here for a while.
God,
Then we leave.
smell like a brewery.
What does that have to do with anything? Not my feet. The air is heavy.
Never mind.
Wulbrin!
I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkus?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barkus?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself, with the aid of this... helper.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Wulbrin.
You don't belong here, Barkus. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But... Wulbrin... The rune powder... We need to discuss what you're going to...
I said go home!
Prick.
Say that again.
I'll kill you here.
Let's not
I
be
will kill you
uncivilized.
here.
Wulbrin, perhaps we can
I'll
talk more
fucking
later,
kill you here.
when you've had a moment to settle in.
Sure. Now, I've business to attend to. Good day to you both.
Well, there we have it. Wulbrin is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are. As promised. I give you the brilliant retort. Now, I believe our business is well and truly concluded.
Seems like a real asshole.
Don't judge him too harshly. He's been through a lot. When he's had some rest, he'll be back to his usual self.
Yeah, your relationship's rather one-sided. Are you gay for him too? Like everybody else in this fucking game?
When you've known each other as long as we have, there aren't sides. Wulbrin can be a little sharp, but so can I. You should know that better than anyone.
Well, what are you gonna do now?
Well, perhaps Wulbrin is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate.
It's gonna have to wait. It's very lethal out there.
Oh, that's all right. I'm a patient fellow. I'm sure you'll clear a path for everyone soon enough.
Alright, so we got the brilliant retort. I'm gonna give that to Shadowheart. Dude, I really want to break Wulbrin's head wide open. I might sell them out once we get to Baldur's Gate.
Perimeter's clear, Mom.
There's a good chance.
We'll leave soon? There must be another. Don't want any surprises.
You're good to have humoured Barkus for so long. The poor fellow was like creeping moss, if you know what I mean.
I don't. Maybe you could explain it.
Ugh, never mind. Now, is there something you want? I'm a busy man.
Not gonna thank me for saving your miserable cunt life?
Surely Barkus will take care of that.
What part do you play with the Iron Hand gnomes?
I am more than a part. I am its oil and gears. I am its purpose, its leader. We are inventors of the highest order, matched, perhaps, but never surpassed by the Gondians at the High House of Wonders. But our forebears were foolish, complicit with Saravok's madness over a century past. And so, we were banished. We still are to this day.
Saravok. The ball spawn?
The very one. It's the only mistake the Iron Hand gnomes ever made. And it cost us everything. I have fought tooth and nail to restore our reputation. Particularly against the Gondian detractors who live in glass houses. Our return to Baldur's Gate will usher in a new era for the Iron Hand gnomes. The realm deserves the benefit of our genius.
What are you gonna do when you get out of here?
I have plans in Baldur's Gate. The work of many years' labor that will finally bear fruit. You should look for me once we're in the city. The name Wolverine Bongle will be mentioned among many. I've little doubt.
Quite confident in yourself, aren't you? No, you gotta elaborate on these plans.
That's Iron Hand gnome business.
You recall stories of the Iron Hand Gnomes, a talented group of inventors who were banished from Baldur's Gate.
How do you and Barkus know each other?
Oh, we hail from the same village in the Underdark. We're hung about in the same passel of Barkus tends to make more of it than it is.
Now see, that right there is a very, forgive the expression, based on his race, but a very human answer. Like, he likes me more than I like him. That's just the truth. I mean, that's all it takes. Jesus Christ.
Appreciate it.
Better fucking appreciate something, son. You were on thin ice. You could easily die.
One day I'll catch a break.
Leah?
None of this would have happened if you'd simply listened. What's up for discussion?
Did
you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics!
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
So who's paying me? Well, I thought you all would be happier to see each other.
I thought my entire family was dead!
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the two idiots.
Anything to add, Roland?
I've lashed out at you, drunkenly and otherwise, and you helped anyway. You didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. And thank you. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
Thank you. See? You see what happens. When everyone's civil, everyone's in a better mood. Right? That's how it works. Woman, you got my robe?
You're here! You're all right! How?
We're two tiefling queens, remember?
Oh, for
I
fuck's
couldn't leave
sakes.
my favorite bard without her
We're
partner
queens.
in crime.
We're women. We're queens.
I did have some help from an old friend, though.
How did you do it?
Fucking, I hate. Ugh. Oh. I killed everyone that got in my way.
I'm sorry it came to that. But if it was you or them, I'd pick you every time.
You should have seen him. He was brave, but also terrifying. In a good way.
I never thought I'd see... well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. One last favor. Take this off my hands. It suits you better.
Look at that.
No splitting up, ever again. You get?
Yeah, potent robe.
Smiling at me.
Amazing.
I'm just glad you're safe.
Just amazing. Your cantrips deal an additional damage equal to your charisma modifier. It's unfortunate I can't really use this on anyone.
act like it.
but I used it in my last playthrough with my Sorlock.
No sleep makes mistakes.
Oh my god, was it just unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. We are all so close to level 9. Anything else we could do to get a little experience? Just a little?
How are you holding up?
Perfectly fine.
Would be nice to level up before we start the next video. Isabel?
Quiet.
Oh, there you are.
You did well to help those people escape Ketherick. Every soul saved is a blessing, and you're raining them upon us.
Still plenty to do to stop Ketherick.
True enough. I won't keep you, but I'm glad to see these people looking so well.
I saw Ketherick at Moonrise. He was proceeding over a trial.
Almost laughable that he sees himself fit to judge anyone. Did you learn anything about how we might defeat him?
I did. I think I know the source of his vulnerability. It's called a relic called the Night Song.
That's incredible news. I won't ask for the specifics as to how you uncovered that, but I'm grateful you've done whatever it takes. I can't believe there's an end in sight. Thank you. Go on then.
Questions by... No.
Deadly. Too much. Too dangerous.
Well,
Why are you smiling at me?
I'm just glad you're safe.
Uh-huh.
there's something I kind of want to risk.
Yes? I'm sure you would.
There's something I kind of want to risk. And putting down the, right here, the rune powder barrel, and grabbing some other explosives and setting them up where we're going to confront Z'rell. I might try to set that up, but first things first, let's sell this crap. Sell the wares, and then oil flask. Barkus didn't, or Wolbrin did not want his hammer back. I didn't think he would. He didn't want that chain shirt either. For some reason I got a bone in there. But I do kind of want to set up bombs for Z'rell. I think that'd be a little fun. And I just want to steal from you. I really do.
How delicious.
Too much. I can't wait for things to be quiet.
What a day.
This way. We'll have a little house.
Be very, very quiet. Like candy from a gnome. Thank you. You're coming with me. Almost too easy. Don't mind if I do. Delightful. Not even a challenge. So. tread lightly. All right.
Advantage on dexterity saving throws. I mean, I just don't know if it's better. I mean, I just don't know. But let's give a few more arrows. I mean, we've got so many. Split that into 2. Give that to Gale. Just in case like an emergency situation pops up where we gotta get something silenced to break some concentration. And I mean, we've got so many teleportation arrows. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, that fucking dragon's gonna get it. That dragon is gonna get it. Both dragons are gonna get it. Daredevil gloves. I think we're looking good, right? Yeah. I think we're good.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
So now we go to the Grand Mausoleum. We've covered everything outside in the Shadowlands. It is time to go meet up with Mr. Raphael. And it's right smack dab on time, too. Ah, I didn't mean to trigger that. Did not mean to trigger that.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
Now that's a warning, no less. Don't tell me you're worried about me.
Merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
So you expect me to turn and walk away?
Don't be absurd. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Well, I know my role even if you don't, and it's to kill Ketherick.
Ah, I had an inkling that was one of your main motivators. Delighted to see it confirmed. You're welcome to give it your best shot, of course. It's just that, well, the man has proven to be more or less resilient to death, which is not the only obstacle you're likely to face.
Okay, well, why don't you go ahead and paint me a picture?
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Paint me a clearer picture than that. Oh my god, really?
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
You're still only telling me half of what you really know. I can tell. No. That's a fail.
Believe me, I am not telling you half of what I know. You have it in you to author a thrilling finale if you heed this warning. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion. When the beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
A fairer deal than I expected.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly. And will close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
I mean, look, that's legitimately a fair deal. I must admit. First things first. Can I make speed potions? One. I mean, Astarion still has some, so yeah, he's got some. Anything else flying I'm not interested in? I can't do animal speaking, that's fine. Elixirs. Let's make 2 of those. Can't make lightning. Universal resistance. Make every single one of those. Elixir viciousness did what again? Someone's got that. You know what, screw it, just make it. Ah, the crit. We are going to give that to Astarion. So that would put it down to 18. Okay. That looks good.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright, we will end it here, and I will see you in the next one.
Attempts to restrain Lady Shah's power, perhaps. Failed attempts.